I know y'all wondering, where is the music? Where is the music? I typically have music at the beginning, but I'm working on that. And actually, I am in the process of branding myself. Some people don't know there is a difference between beta testing, soft launch, announcement, and hard launch. And so right now we are finalizing the beta testing for my YouTube channel. There is no branding, no images or anything, no profile. So I have just been enjoying myself, making mistakes, as well as learning about the YouTube world. But obviously I know something, right? Because I've had social work wealth, and I taught social workers how to create and monetize their gifts and talents. And then I had luxurious wealth online, and I focus on high-end packaging. It's the fly here. How to take your gifts and talents or whatever you're offering and have it at a higher price point. So I'm not new to YouTube. I'm kind of true to it, but we're definitely finalizing the beta testing phase. And next, we are going to focus on the soft launch, and then we'll move on to an announcement. And once you get to the announcement, you'll start seeing me brand more, and obvious, definitely do more videos, because the goal is to vlog 5 days a week, and that is definitely the goal. And I know I've been missing, actually I have a phenomenal program coming out with a business partner, so I was working on that. And of course I have my commercial cleaning business, so I'm a busy woman, you know what I mean. I'm very productive. I'm not just sitting around, you know. Don't get it twisted. I know it may appear that way, but no, I was working, and I apologized for not posting. And I told my business partner, I said, let me go on and finish this out. So going into the summer, and definitely by the fall, I'll be vlogging 5 days a week and give my audience what they truly deserve. And I miss everybody. I know you're interested in anything updated. I've never informally introduced myself. Like I said, all of that is coming in terms of what my YouTube channel will be about and all that great stuff. Will it be self-care? Will it be just traveling? Will it be a podcast? Will it be a haul? There's so many questions people have asked me, and you all will get all of that when I make the formal announcement, once I put my trailer out there. All of that is coming, all of that good stuff. But right now, I'm just enjoying myself, taking my time. This is not a competition thing. This is actually an experience for me. This is for me to just embrace it for what it is. And you get to know the vulnerable side of who I am, because I'm typically tunnel vision, definitely focused. I'm so tunnel vision. Honey, when I have a project, I execute, and that's all what it's about. So this is really good. It's good therapy for me too, because I get to relax and just enjoy cutting on the camera and just being me. You know what I mean? YouTube say be you. So that's the goal, right? Let's not be something that we're not. But I know y'all was probably wondering what happened. And nothing. Still here. And at my headquarters, the Love and Life, living it to the best of my ability, and getting ready for some phenomenal things happening in the works. Okay, I don't do a lot of talking in terms of the future. I do more implementation than talking, and that's what this video is about. It's about, I know you all seen the title, right? But before we get to the title, my name is Makeba Williams. I'm a vlogger coming out of beautiful, hot Atlanta, and I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome to all my newbies. So welcome you. Appreciate your time, because honestly, honey, there's so many things you could be doing than subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna bring you the best of what I can. Okay, we're gonna go on this ride and have some fun. No telling where it's gonna take us, but I plan on doing some great things, and you don't want to miss it. It's fun over here, and it's just pure love. Okay, we do love. It's a safe space. I'm a social worker now, so I'm always going to use the word safe space. This is not a channel where you're going to see any and everything. Now, I do believe in exclusivity, and that goes back to the topic. The topic is how to get, purchase, or own quiet luxury for an affordable price. How to get, purchase and or own quiet luxury for an affordable price, right? How to purchase quiet luxury for an affordable price. And I know you're probably wondering, now let's think about it. It's a big fuss about quiet luxury. Now, this video is not about the difference between quiet luxury and loud. No, it's not necessarily about that. However, I will give a little bit of my perspective, just a little tad bit, because I am kind of like quiet. Yes, I am. Okay, so when I think of quiet, I think of vintage, sophistication, you know what I mean, exclusivity. Do we still have exclusivity? Are we living in a time where exclusivity still exists? I want you to ponder on that for a second. Do exclusivity still exist? Because now you go on social media, you can look at it, you can discover it, and the next thing you know, boom, you're part of it. You know, there was once upon a time where you had to work. You had to earn your right into exclusivity, right? And unfortunately, it's like everybody's invited. Now, we all want to have equality. I totally get it. I totally understand when it comes to equality and you having an opportunity and I have an opportunity and we have an opportunity. But sometimes you want to have something that's rare, distinctive, unique, and not everybody can get a hold to it. And speaking of that, I went through this thing during COVID where I was like, okay, I'm over purses. I'm over clothes. If you look, I promise you, I went through this thing where I was like, I want a new wardrobe and I want to own a purse nobody has. Like, nobody. It's a fly here. My sister let a fly in. She, did you get it?
No.
We had the door open. We were enjoying the Peach Street Road race. Such a good experience. But anyway, I want to talk about this exclusivity, because this exclusivity, it just have me thinking like, what do I want to buy? Like, what do I want to own? You know, like, I don't want to go to a restaurant and everybody looks like me. I'm sorry. Now, some things it's just obvious. So if you go get a sew-in and if it's jet black and it's just drop, you can't help it. Your hair jet black and got some curls in it. However, where the distinctiveness comes in at is when you have on a dress, you have on some pants, some shoes, a purse. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm not here to talk about my brothers and sisters. Love you all. But what I do have a problem with is I don't want everybody to look like Makeba. I want to walk in the room and they say, ooh, look, I already get I smell good. I get the smell good. Honey, they come from it. Just from anywhere. Ooh, what you have on? I get that. I've mastered the smelling good. But I don't want to walk into a restaurant, go to a play, go to the museum, and I look to the right and the left, and you got the same outfit I have on. You know, sometimes I get it. It's gonna happen. It's like if you have a coat, but why do I have to look like everybody? You know, if that's the agenda, so be it. I would be one of the radicals. I would be one of the ones still on the sideline, because I gotta tell you, I'm not interested in looking like everybody. So lately I have truly been enjoying going to thrift stores, and if I do purchase something, it may end up being more on the quiet side. However, I'm going to put a little bit of color, because I am very colorful. If you can see my headquarters, aesthetics, don't live here no more. Or did it ever? You know the song, Love Don't Live Here No More? Honey, aesthetics gone, if it ever came through. So when it comes to me, I just want to invest into things that are rare, distinctive, vintage. I want somebody to say, where did you get it, girl, and can I get it? And going back to a purse, I only own one purse now. One, I donated everything. I donated Christian Dior. I donated Ralph Lauren. Oh, what else? I donated so much, okay? However, that does not mean I won't purchase Ralph Lauren again, because I have tons of Ralph Lauren. I have a Christian Dior blazer. I can't wait to show y'all. I'll tell you how I got it. But I just want to feel good, feel unique, and feel rare. I want to be in a position where when you see me, honey, enter a room, you're like, dang, that's nice. Where she got that from? That's what I'm saying. I want you to have to work for what I got. And I know you're probably wondering, how could a person get quiet luxury for a reasonable price, affordable, cheap? Come on, Makeba. And I agree. I'm so with you on that. But before we get to this bag of quiet luxury for an affordable price, I kind of want to talk about exclusivity. I got a couple of notes on it because, you know, I feel we're in a time where exclusivity is in the back seat. You know, it's not really looked at as honorable to me anymore. It's not looked at as something that people are really like want to be a part of. They're not practicing it. It's like exclusivity. It's like everybody's the welcome. And I feel it should get to that point, but sometimes you gotta work for a little something. You know, you gotta keep the mystery there. If it's not mystery, if you're not gonna offer mystery, you should at least let somebody work towards something. You know what I mean? And I feel we're in a time where exclusivity is just not practiced. It's like any and everything goes. It's like whatever. And I don't want to be a part of that. I want some exclusivity. I want to feel like I've earned some, and it's also some mystery. You know what I mean? I love the mystery. I love the mystery, and I love to work towards things. And I just want to kind of touch on, oh, it's a fly in here. I kind of want to touch on some things where I have some fruit flies in here. I kind of want to touch on some things that I feel that in our culture, we're kind of like overlooking it, and it's called identity crisis. What happened to our identity? Like, truly, what's going on with our identity, ladies and gentlemen? And when I say identity crisis, I feel like right now, if you go to the mall, you go to a concert, you go to a play, you go to the park, you go to the grocery store, restaurant, anywhere, we're starting to all kind of look alike. Now, what makes us different is our facial features. Our face, obvious, maybe our face will be different. However, how we dress, our hair, our shoes, our purses, honey, we all starting to look alike. You know, now, of course, I'm not saying everything, but the majority. It's like, where is the rarity? Where is you being distinctive? You know, I don't have no desire to walk into a room and I look like everybody else, okay? I don't want my outfit to look like hers or theirs unless we planned it. I want to walk in a room and everybody look and say, who is that? You know what I mean? What is she representing? And I feel we're not really, we have become lazy. We've become just followers. Where are the leaders? Where are the trendsetters? And I'm not talking about runway. That's on a different level, okay? I'm talking about, you know, when you just go out in your community, you know, like I said, you go to church, you go to work, or wherever it may be. Don't you desire to feel different, to look different, but at the same time where you're being socially accepted and respected, right? You're being socially accepted and respected, and not necessarily where you walk in a room and they're like, what the hell she has on? I'm not talking about that moment. I'm talking about when you walk in a room and somebody want to sit next to you. They want to be around you. They want to know who you are. What happened to that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, you know, I'm not quit to be a part of trends, you know what I mean? And that goes back to COVID. When COVID, the pandemic happened, I was under a really good federal contract. So I was working like around the clock, and I began to do self-check with my life. I was one of the ones to bless. You know, I didn't get COVID, thank God. I'm still here, praise God. But I went through a phase of my identity, like who am I? You know what I mean? Remember, we attract who we are, not what we want. You know what I mean? So I was just saying to myself, like, certain things I didn't want to own anymore. So for instance, I got rid of all my purses except for one. And the reason why I didn't get rid of that one is because it's very distinctive. And I said the chances of any female having this purse is going to be rare. You know, we probably laugh and be like, girl, you got one too? And that is a Van Cleef. I said, okay, I wanted something different, something kind of like royalty, with some royalty with it, with some meaning and some intention and purpose. I didn't want to own something where you see me and you're like, oh, she has that, or they have that, or I know what that is. I want to have something where you're like, dang, where did she get it from? Whatever I have, I want people to say, dang, and you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to feel good, like, dang, I want you to have to really work for it. You get what I mean? I don't want to just be, obviously you walk and you be like, oh, I know what she has on. Now, I'm not saying my entire wardrobe, ladies and gentlemen, is like that. Absolutely not. Okay? I still have dresses in there that you obviously can go to your local mall and purchase. But I am rebranding who I am and what I stand for. So I just feel at this point in my life, I want things to have a meaning. Everything I touch, I want it to have intention and purpose, and not necessarily say that's the latest and the greatest, because just because it's the latest and the greatest may not be the latest and the greatest for Makeba. And I'm at a point where I'm glad I only own this one purse right now, and I'm going through this discovery of what's next, what bag I'm going to invest in next, where I know that is exclusive. And I have to tell you, I gotta be honest, I had Hermes on my list. I did. I had it on my list. But what I'm seeing unfolding before me, and what I mean by that, the stories and the narratives, is starting to shift. And I'm like, where is the exclusivity, where you don't even talk about it, where it's not even a discussion, because you know you either was invited, right, or you earned your way. You did your due diligence, and it just wasn't like, oh, another bag. You know, it was never about having a plethora, right? It was about having the right. And that's why I'm really starting to fall in love with this exclusivity that works for me, you know, because back in the days now, when I was, you know, a little tad younger, I would have been like, oh, give me 25. I don't need 25. I just need that right one and that backup, you know, possibly. And that's why I am in my life when it comes to clothing, jewelry, shoes, all of that. Now, some things I do have an abundance of, I will admit, and I told you I'm going through this change. This change just begun. It just started around COVID, where I said, okay, some things I just don't want to partake in anymore, and some things I do want to be a part of. And exclusivity is one. And so I have something I want to ask you all to keep this conversation going. This is the question. Why do we feel, I'm putting myself in that too. I don't want you all to think that I'm just talking to you all. Put me in the conversation. Why do we feel we owe others explanations? Why do you feel you owe an explanation? And what makes me want to bring this up is because it goes back to exclusivity. Let's use dating, for instance. If you're dating someone, I'm not talking about you've been dating somebody for 10 years, 25 years. Now, that's totally different. We're talking about if you're going through different dating phases. Why do you feel you owe an explanation? Why do you feel you got to take tons of pictures and post it? Why do you feel you have to be the man or the woman to express it publicly? Is it for personal gain, or is it because you know you're about to get married? You know, it's a different ball game. Are you doing it because you feel you got to be, you have to be socially accepted. You got to feel you're a winner. I don't know, but what tends to happen that I notice online, and you all know, I look at online a little different. I did a thesis on cyberbullying. Okay, I look at social media differently than the average person. Now, if I'm going to use social media, it's for business, or like I'm using it in this format right now. And I really appreciate you too for letting us all express ourselves individually. But the question is, why do you feel you owe an explanation for dating? So for instance, if I was dating, I'm giving you an example, like you always say, average Joe. There's a show on BET Plus. Shout out to BET Plus. Love me some, I love me some BET Plus. I am truly spoiled with BET Plus. But in terms of average Joe, we're just talking about, they call men average. I feel like all men are great. So you post him, right? Then you might go through another one, or he may be influential, or he may be powerful, and you're posting and you're doing whatever you want to do. But then it goes down the rabbit hole. It's going to take a village to pull you out. No one would know that if you hadn't even posted it. We need to learn, ladies, how to be a little bit more discreet about what we do, and we need to be a little bit more discreet about what we say. Because I gotta tell you now, if you all want to identify him as an average Joe, if you want to identify him as an influential man or a powerful man, you wouldn't know a hill of beans if I'm dating him. You will be doing a guessing game on your own. Several reasons I would do this. Let me explain why. One, because of privacy. Two, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe. So anyway, I was saying I don't owe you an explanation because the person that I'm dating, I don't owe you. And I get it, branding is a state, and it's all about power couples and things of that nature. But to me, a power couple is a married couple. You know, it's not a dating couple to me. You know what I mean? You can make assumptions, you can assume, you can do all of that. But if it was up to me, I'm the quiet girl. I'm not going to be posting pictures. I'm not going to be following him. It ain't about that. It's not. And actually, you will have so much more success, little do you all know, when you pull back. You can enjoy each other more, and you'll be surprised how further you can get. You know what I mean? Without having cameras and assumptions all up in your business. So I just feel like we as women, we need to be a little bit more quiet and understanding standing your power with. It is okay to have discretion and to practice exclusivity when it comes to dating. You do not have to advertise it. You don't have to talk about it, you know. And then we're in a time where people, I guess they just feel like, because it won't be me. You know, I'm going to be one of the ones, y'all would be so pissed off. Y'all would be so furious with me because you'll say, I cannot believe she's been dating that person for that long and never told us. Again, when did we get to a point in our lives where we owe an explanation? Like, I owe you why I'm dating, who I'm dating, and when we started dating. You know, I don't know who started that, but it won't be me. It just won't be me. If I'm getting ready to announce I'm getting married, that is a different conversation. But if I'm dating someone and we're truly getting to know one another, there is no need for me to be advertising. And actually, that would be one of my major rules. We're not following each other on social media. Now, I may get on there, and the most I may do is like. That is it. Like and keep it moving. But just getting on there, leaving messages, pictures, post up. If we go to an event, you take a picture, that's different. But you won't see those pictures on my social media, yet alone his. I just wouldn't let it just won't work. If I'm married, we'll still do that in moderation. And I'm saying this to women so they can understand the power they have in terms of discretion and exclusivity, where the less one knows about you, the better your positioning is, ladies. Just marinate on there, just a fruit for thought. You know, you don't have to practice it, but some women believe in it, and I'm one of them. Okay, so back to exclusivity. Let's move on to the next thing. Now, all this is going to tie into quiet luxury. Next, let's talk about I don't desire to look like everybody else in the room. Let's go back to that. When I was saying, so let me give you an example. If I went and got a show in and I have a part and it's just dropped, it's just jet black, curls flowing, honey, Malaysian hair, you can't tell me nothing. We get that. But from here on down, okay, I need to be a little different. No, it ain't no what I'm wearing. I stopped doing high school stuff in high school. I don't do it. We unless you're going to an event. So let me explain. If you're going to an event and everybody must wear all white, you may ask, you know, your friends, okay, you wearing white, you wearing off-white, you wearing lace sheer, I get that. But typically women don't ask me what I'm wearing. I don't give that kind of energy unless it's my sister or my niece or something. But I know I like rarity. I like to be different, and I don't want to walk in the room and I'm looking like you. That's just not gonna work for me. Okay. Now what else? When it comes to clothing, now we can put this in categories. So let me give you an example. You got the fine women, you know, it don't matter if they've had cosmetic work or they have a BBL, they like to show their shapes. That's cute, you do that, girl. Then you have the ones who wear the full dress, the full suit corporate. You run that business, you run that, you know what I mean, you be executive. Then you got the preppy girls with the probably the Tory Burch shoes, you know, with the little buckle on it. You know, I get it. Everybody is in a category. What I tend to do is I take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And a lot of that has to do with how I was raised. So my mother, she did not mind taking me to Macy's or to Neiman Marcus in Florida. But she also made it mandatory for me to go into a thrift store. So I was able to have I was able to enjoy the best of both worlds. I was able to go and get brand new Guess jeans or Levi's or whatever it is, and then turn around and get a blazer from the thrift store. Huh? Let me tell you, that was no issue for me. Okay, so when it comes to trend setting, I have to assess it first. How is it going to really serve Makeba? I have to say, does that work for me? And another thing, what does the brand stand for? What does the brand stand for? Shall we do a Gucci up here, right? And then a Louis at the bottom? That's another conversation. I believe that to fashionistas and fashionettes, the fashionees. I believe that to the people in fashion. But for me, okay, I just feel at the end of the day, understand the brand. Because if you understand the brand, you will know what the standards are of the brand. And that's what we don't really do a lot of that, because we have beautiful, great we have role models, right? And within those role models, we may say, oh, I love what she has on. Oh, I just love it. And then we tend to go look into it. But when I say look into it, we just go Google that particular item, right? We Google the item and we're done. Either we purchase the item, or we're like, we save the item, or we come back later on when we can afford the item. With me, when I see someone wear something, I do some research. Okay, who else is wearing this? How does it look with my skin tone? Is it something that I would typically purchase? You know, is it something that's familiar in my wardrobe? So that's that identity crisis I'm talking about. Knowing who you are. Does it serve and support you? Because if it don't serve and support me, there's no need for me to invest in it. So it's like, okay, right now where we are, we do have these fashion role models. I'm being very sensitive about this, okay? Because we want this to be a safe space where people can be creative and do what they want to do, okay? we don't want to turn them around, but the point that I'm trying to say is, if you know there is a trend, just make sure the trend works for you, okay? Don't just buy it because everybody has it. I'm not interested looking like everybody else. I don't want to walk, like I said, walk into a room and she got my dress on, she has my shoes on. Now, you do need sometimes a template, and what I mean by that, you may be going through a part in your life and you're like, well, I need to know the latest and the greatest. So you may go find some women and you may say, I like how she dressed. You say you like how she dressed, but that doesn't mean you go get her whole wardrobe. But if that's your right and choice, do that. Just make sure you're respecting her space and her creativity. Okay? We don't clone the girl, okay? Be mindful in how you do it. So if you like her dressed, get the dress, but then go find your own kind of shoes, you know. But then some people like the whole attire. Whatever works for you, honey. You work, let it work yourself. I just know if I'm gonna like a dress, I'm typically not gonna like a hairdo in the shoes. It's gonna be probably one thing, but not the entire ensemble. So just remember, you do have a right to be you, and you do have a right to be creative and to be different. Different is not bad. It appears as though being different now is kind of bad, but it's not, honey. It's hot and popping. Like they say, it's lit. It's lit. Being different is lit, ladies and gentlemen. Next, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Okay, so when it comes to how do you define loud versus quiet, think about some of this. How do you talk? What do you read? What's the last book you read? Okay, and I have a video on how to start a book collection coming up. Definitely. What kind of movies do you like? What kind of entertainment do you like? How do you respond? How do you interact? How do you express yourself? All of that will help you when it comes to your character, and then it'll also help you when it comes to quiet luxury versus loud luxury. Now, if you answer some of those questions and you're like, as a result, you're loud, be the loudest person you can be. But take advantage of it. Become an advocate for some good subjects. Use that loud to the best of your ability. Become a motivational speaker. You get what I mean? Take some of that loud, monetize it for something good, and then give back to others. If you quiet, the same thing. You know, if you quiet, that doesn't mean you don't talk. That means you move like the CIA or the FBI. By the time you show up, it's over. You get what I mean? That means if you quiet, you're strategizing. You're not telling your moves. It's like playing chess. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the next move? I'm quiet, but my actions are loud. And what I mean by my actions, I'm really talking about my results. So look at when they talk about loud luxury, quiet luxury versus loud luxury. I don't want to go into the direction of classism and all of that. No, because I'm going to keep it real. It's been around since the beginning. I hope y'all know that. I mean, it was in Weird Science. Have you ever seen that movie? Have you ever seen Sweet 16? Quiet luxury been around. They were wasps. You know what I mean? Come on. Okay, so as I was saying, in terms of shows, so if you think about it, you may have shows back like Weird Science, Quiet Luxury, all up in that Sweet 16, Quiet Luxury. And then we can talk about black shows. Now those were movies, but let's talk about a black show like The Jeffersons. Quiet luxury, okay? All over it. Let's talk about a person on television like a Whitley from A Different World. Definitely quiet luxury. Hillary from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Quiet luxury. These are all quiet luxuries. And to me, when you get into quiet luxury, it's about the character, not just the clothing. We made it out to be about clothes, but what about the character, the behavior, the personality? All of that defines if you are quiet versus loud. And honestly, it's nothing wrong with being loud. right? For you, if that's your preference. Be loud, but just remember, use it for something good also, not just to buy clothing, but become an advocate, become a motivational speaker. Just think how powerful you'll be. You know what I mean? Loud clothes, loud voice, but with intention. So cute. So with intention and cute. Okay, so let's move on. And finally, we covered the questions. Why do we feel we owe an explanation? What happened to exclusivity? It's no longer practice. That's my perspective. You know, I feel like anything goes, anything is accepted. And I told you, when it comes to exclusivity, I feel it should have some mystery to it, as well as you earn your way in, and the other one would be invitation only. Okay, if you're not getting that invitation only, yeah, you need to work on that. You want to get some invitation only type of thing. You know what I mean? You don't want everybody in. Okay, so now let's get to the goodies, right? Are you excited? The goodies, the exciting part. Now I know you're wondering, how could one get purchase or own quiet luxury for an affordable price, right? I know you're probably pondering on how could that possibly happen. Now, you have some beautiful people in this world who have access to capital and or resources, and they may buy in abundance, or they may just purchase something and don't like it, or they may lose weight, gain weight, who knows? Or they may just have a kind, loving heart and say, look, just go take this to Goodwill, go take this to a thrift store, because they just have it like that, right? Let's be in gratitude for those people. Well, anyway, I happen to have some really beautiful, expensive pieces from Goodwill that falls under the category of quiet luxury. And you're going to be amazed at some of the brands that I'm about to share. Now, this is not for you. I am not advocating, okay, for you to walk inside of Goodwill and say, where is the quiet luxury? No, 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 no. That is not what I am advocating, okay? I have it on video. This is for you to understand that there is potential, possibility, right, for you to walk into a thrift store and find quiet luxury. And that quiet luxury can be Dolce & Gabbana, it can be Christian Dior, it can be Escada, it can be Chanel. Do you get what I'm saying, right? It can be any one of those under the Tuscan sun, right? It can be Ralph Lauren. That's quiet. Ralph Lauren, honey, is very exclusive and quiet. However, it is all over the world. And what I mean by that, so many brands trying to get a piece of that horse. It's everywhere. Okay, I'm serious. From the Olympics to you, it's everywhere. Okay, we don't have to go into details. It's representing, right? From Ralph Lauren to Tory Burch, you know, quiet but more on the affordable end versus quiet luxury. Let me name some. Celine, that would be one, right? Hermes, that would be another one. You know the brands, come on, you know what they are. But anyway, let's begin to go into this Goodwill bag and see what I found, and let's compare prices to what it would have been in the actual retail store versus what Goodwill is selling it for. Ooh, I see what they mean, honey. Multitasking, multitask. And when you all look at this skirt, right? This skirt right here is beautiful. It's wool. It is so nice. And I love the design. Just imagine having this on with a caramel sweater and some caramel boots. Some chocolate boots. During the fall, and you just sipping on your hot chocolate or something. This right here is so me. Now y'all know I'm an undercover nerd now. A lot of mystery, but I am a nerd. I'm here to make a confession, okay? I'm so serious. But anyway, do y'all see this skirt? This is a Talbot. Okay, I'm trying to hide the price, and it still has the tag on it. Now this skirt, right, retail, This skirt retail. So this skirt right here will go for typically like $130. It has wool in it. It's mixed. Do you see this skirt is so nice? I have to get a tailor. Anything I find at Goodwill and has wool, I'm purchasing it without any hesitation, okay? This is the ideal skirt you would like to have during the fall and winter. This is very diverse. You can wear it to your job, you can wear it to church, you can wear it to eat. It's very diverse, and it feels so good when you look at it. It's beautiful. Okay, so this skirt will typically go about $130. Give a little bit more, a little less. Do you all know at Goodwill this skirt, the tag on it, right? $6.24. Now I want you to subtract in your mind $130, subtract $6.24. Now, I'm no rocket science, but look at this skirt. Look how cute this skirt is. This is the go-to skirt, right? You can wear this with so much, with a lot. We're talking about a turtleneck, we're talking about cashmere, you name it, you can put it, caramel boots, honey chocolate boots. Look, we're talking about $6.24. Brand new, good condition, and it's never been worn. All right, $6.24. Next, will you all look at how cute this skirt is? This skirt, oh, that's my neighbor, baby. That's their cute son. I can hear him in the background. That's my neighbor. Okay, this is a J. Crew. Again, quiet luxury. Now we're gonna get to some heavy hitters, but I'm just going based on how my assistant put in the bag. Okay, this is quiet luxury. Do you see this? The wool, I mean the thickness of it, it is so cute. I cannot wait to put this on. This is another one that I refuse. I did not want to leave this at Goodwill. I have to get a tailor because you all know I'm about 120 pounds, okay? I'm very, very petite, but I do have some junk in my trunk. All natural. $140. This right here is $140, brand new. Goodwill, $6.24. Wool, baby, wool. And I mean, it is beautiful, just gorgeous. I cannot wait to get this tailor. I have a seamstress. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, another wool one. Okay, quiet luxury. Wait to put this on in the winter. I just thought this was so sexy. This is by a company called Bardot. $139. $139. It still have the price on it. It's appeal right here. Will you look at this? This is so sexy. 100 and how much was this? Okay, so like I said, this is $139, brand new, beautiful. The detailing is just gorgeous. Now, this dress, the tag, of course, some of these I took the tag off because I was getting ready to take them to the cleaners, but I said, let me do this haul for you all. $7. $7 at Goodwill. It's like $7.24, or it's not $7.99. Yeah, I think it's like $7.24. $7, okay? Subtract $7 from 136, or is it 139, $140. Subtract that. All right, let's move on to the next item. Quiet luxury. This dress would be beautiful with some I wouldn't necessarily say red bottoms per se, but some nice black heels. There's some fruit flies in here. Here is another one. This is another beautiful dress. Quiet luxury. Okay, this dress is by Marc Jacobs. Yes, y'all know Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs. When you look at the detailing, of this dress, just beautiful. Now I know when you typically do like a haul, you're supposed to try these on, But honey, these dresses this stuff got to go to the cleaner, so we ain't doing that. Okay, so although most of this is new, I still want to take it to the cleaners. When you look at how sexy this dress is, yes, and this was $6.99. $6.99. And by the way, when it comes to Goodwill, you may walk in there and they may have the color of the week. And if it's the blue, like if it's blue, this would be actually 50% off. Go check out Goodwill. They put people to work, honey. Y'all better wake up, okay? Well, you see this? This is beautiful. I love the material, honey. This would be nice to wear to like a nice like brunch possibly. If not a brunch, like a nice like workshop, something like that. Or even to church, just nice. But the only thing I'm concerned is the shoulder. You know, you want people to focus when they're at church, not be looking at your arm. Now, Quiet Luxury. They said in order to have Quiet Luxury, you're supposed to have some essential pieces. And one is a striped shirt. So I said, oh, okay, that's no problem for me. All right. Look at this one, H&M. Very, very good condition. Oh, I cannot wait to put this on. And I want to give me some Laura Pina shoes for the fall and for to wear for the fall and the winter. Do you see this? Very good condition. And this costs $6.24. I'm pretty sure this brand new by H&M can be $20, $30 possibly. And then I have another one. This is by J. Crew. The lines are a lot smaller. This is a stripe, okay? And this was $6.24. So you know J. Crew is gonna cost a little more than H&M. These are considered essentials you should have in your closet for Quiet Luxury. Okay, so next we have Alice and Olivia. Well, you look at this, black with the detailing. I cannot wait to rock this. Alice and Olivia. And I had the tag on these. I was in the process of taking these to the cleaners, but I said, let me go and do a haul. Let me start sharing with you all what I get from Goodwill. I think it would be educational. And so you all can, and I'm gonna give you some tips how to approach Goodwill also. So, with Alice and Olivia, typically, a sweater like this will be on Revolve for $495. This is like a $495 Alice and Olivia sweater. I found something similar, okay, on Revolve. Now, Alice and Olivia, they didn't have because it's hot, so they didn't have any sweaters on there. Not that I saw. I don't think my assistant found any, but this is such a good deal because this costs $6.24. They had this in the sweater section, but it was $6.24. $6. Once you subtract $6.24 from $495, was it not $495? Are you serious? Are you serious? And this is Quiet Luxury, okay? So let's move on to the next. And these, like this, did not have a tag on it. It only had Goodwill tag. But look at the quality of it. Just so good quality. Lafayette 148, New York. Lafayette 148, New York has some very beautiful clothing also. When you look at this shirt, this button down long sleeve shirt. Long sleeve blouse. So you see this. It's a shirt, long sleeve, button down. Now, Lafayette, and it has like this metallic design. No makeup, no underarm stains, none of that. We're talking about Lafayette. Okay, Lafayette typically goes for, okay, my assistant reported $700. So a button down shirt like this, $700 easily from Lafayette 148, New York. Okay, now Makeba, I'm talking about me, myself, and I. Hey, Beyonce. $6.24. $6.24. I want you to subtract $6.24 from the $700. Good condition, nothing around the neck. Neck is very clean. She took good care of this. Now this did not have a new tag on it. Lafayette. Quiet Luxury. Let's move on. Oh, I'm just loving yellow. I think yellow shows really beautiful on camera. Yellow, red, orange, certain pinks. This yellow, 100% silk black. Let me say it again, because I need y'all to really take it in. Just breathe it in. The blouse is 100% silk, not 10%, 20%, 30%. It's 100%. Okay. It is by BCBG. It's by BCBG. Okay. It's 100% silk. Very good condition. Nothing under the arms, no tears, no holes, no nothing. Very beautiful yellow. Oh, it's so bright and it feels so good. Now, I had the tag on this one as well. Again, $6.24. But my assistant did a check for retail, how much it would be at BCBG if I walked in. Okay, so this yellow blouse, like I said, is so cute. It's a cute silk top, really cute with some white jeans or some blue jeans and some nice sandals. Oh, and it just feels so good. But you gotta be careful when you wear silk now. Temperature needs to be right. You get what I mean? But the color is beautiful. Like my assistant, she reported $350, I believe. BCBG, $350. The average for a silk top. Quiet Luxury, quiet. And they have this rule with Quiet Luxury. You're supposed to only do 3 colors. So like I said, you can put on some white pants, some white slacks. You can do so much with this, honey. You can wear it under a blazer. It's so much. And speaking of a blazer, let's move on through the Quiet Luxury. Look, I got a piece of the Zara too, ladies. Will you look at this blazer? Look, I'm gonna tie this blazer up with some jeans, some heels. Yes, rock it. You can also do a silk top with this and a black skirt. It's so much you can do with this Zara blazer, and it is tailored to my body. It tailored to my body, honey. When you look at this, Zara typically, okay, my assistant reported, Zara blazers can be, this is the one that we, I think they can range 100 or more. Probably can find one for a good price for less than 100. So this is, like I said, can be a work blazer, church, you name it, you can wear it. I think, I just feel like it was a good investment. I love the pattern to it. $6. But I was able to come across Madewell, Madewell. Yes, I was able to find a Madewell dress jumper. Could you believe that? And I love the color. It's in excellent condition. Madewell is a very good company. I would put that on the lower end of Quiet Luxury. However, the prices, you know, they are up there. We did like a comparison to one that's online now, and it's currently retailing for $128. Now, brand new, this would be about $128. And this lovely lady right here, Makeba, was able to get it for $6.24. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Being able to be creative and not be afraid to go after things. And, you know, just be different. So I can put this on and, honey, again, tailored to my body. It's cute, sexy at the same time with a little bit of mystery. I'm just ashamed of myself. Okay, but it's gonna look cute and sexy, and I plan on putting this on with some I love me some caramel. Put on some like some camel caramel boots. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's gonna be real cute. So again, $6.24. Okay, let's move on. Okay, silk, silk, silk. Y'all know I love me some silk. Score, as you all would use in the YouTube streets when you score a Birkin. A DVF, 100% silk from DVF. Okay, will you look at this? Oh, it's gonna be so cute on me. And you know, purple represents royalty. It's royalty. When you look at that, just beautiful. DVF. Now, this was $6.24 at Goodwill, as I shared before. A lot of the tags I took off because I was en route to the cleaners, but I said let me do a haul on some of this because I wanted y'all to see these goodies. And my assistant reported she did such a good job finding these numbers. She has the average blouse for DVF is $400 to $500. That's what she reported. So this can be probably easily $100-200 because it's silk. Okay, or it may be lower or higher. So we're not trying to do perfection. We're just trying to give you a general, you know, something possible. And looking forward to putting this in the cleaners and wearing it. This is a bonus. I wanted to put this with the wool Talbot's wool skirt. So also I was loving the pearls on it. The pearls are so cute. I say, who's gonna turn down some pearls? I just thought this was so adorable. Now, we didn't do a price point with this. I forgot to give it to her. Actually, it's my fault. But anyway, this was $6.24. It's a sweater from Goodwill, and it's an H&M sweater. So I can imagine, you know, it may be like 20 something, 30 something dollars, but the pearls did it for me. And I say this will be so cute with the wool skirt from Talbot's. And then with some caramel boots. I'm so looking forward to the fall. Oh, I gotta get rid of these fruit flies. I got fruit flies here because I buy so much fruit. All right, now this, I was so excited to find this because I would love to wear this with some jeans, right? When I'm running errands or if I'm doing a road trip, you know, during the fall and the winter, this is what you want to put on. Something like this is very comfortable. But this is Terry Mugler. Thierry Mugler, Paris, right? Now, this would fall under couture, okay? He's very known with the A-listers, okay? Now, I'm not an A-lister, but I A-listed attracted myself to this, okay? I'm not an A-lister, but when I put it on, I will be. This right here fits so well. Also, it feels so good. And Mugler clothing are worn by so many celebrities, right? But my assistant reported that a blouse and or shirt, or top, how they would identify it, goes for about $800, brand new. So this would have been about $800, right? She found something similar. Now, I think I took the tag off this as well because I was getting ready to take this to the cleaners. But you all know how much tops are at Goodwill. $6.24. This was $6.24. Subtract $6.24 from $800. And you tell me. I'm not saving and I'm still doing quiet luxury. And the clothes are in excellent condition. Okay. Now, I am a sweater girl. I love sweaters and I love to put on Sperry's or some cute heels. And when I saw this yellow top, I said, oh, I'm taking it home. Of course, it was at Goodwill. And I just thought it was so quiet luxury, right? And I'm going to explain why. When you look at, this is, honey, this is so Makeba. I am just so looking forward to wearing it. This fall and going to like a nice event or something cute where I can put on some cute little jeans. All this is just so me, honey. Look, I keep saying honey. I just thought this was so adorable, and it has the word honey on it. This is just a typical brand. It's not necessarily a luxury brand, but I just thought it fell on a luxury because it was so simple and it has such a sweet word, honey, on it. And this was $6.24. So I can see me wearing this with some Tory Burch boots or something like that. You know what I mean? If not if I don't wear Tory Burch boots, I probably, if it's raining, I'll put on some hunter boots. So mean, you know what I mean? This is when you put this on, go get you some Starbucks and go to like a pumpkin patch, or you go look at some Christmas trees or something. I'm so looking forward to putting this on. Oh, I just love it. It's just so cute, right? Again, Quiet Luxury. Have you heard of Tad Baker? Tad Baker to me has some of the most beautiful dresses with the floral. I love flowers. Obviously, you all know that by now. So if you got a flower, I'm somewhere around, trust me. I'm like a little bee just buzzing around it. So when you look at how beautiful, springy, and or summer this dress looks. Look at it. Just beautiful. Oh, and it's long, and it's going to tell it to this little old body. I just love it. It's so sexy, but at the same time it's still professional. You know, it has that mystery about itself. It has that she's in charge, but in a feminine way. Okay, this costs $325 brand new, and of course I took the tag off of it. Dresses at Goodwill go for $7. So subtract $7 from subtract $325, $7, and you have how much I saved. And this is a Tad Baker in green, honey. This pink and green speaking value. Oh, just imagine me putting this on with some green Manellos. I'll tell you this, my next purse that I purchased, because I only own one purse, as I was sharing before, Van Cleef purse, okay? That's the only purse I actually own. I own a tote, and that's just to keep my laptop in it, because I'm a commercial cleaning business owner, so I have to have that. I have to have a tote. But I know my purse will have probably the caramel color in it. I love that color. So we'll see. But yes, Tad Baker, it looks very simple, doesn't it? Just very simple, and it feels so good and soft. Oh, and this will tell it to my body as well. Could you all believe that I found at Goodwill? Are you ready? Do you hear my assistant? Drum roll, please. Can I have the drum roll, please? Ooh, you give me Cardi B and drum roll. You giving me two things. I'm not mad at you though. Okay. This is Amelia Pucci dress to Goodwill. And hey, Amelia Pucci, could you all believe how I'm so looking forward to going back home to Florida and putting this on, honey. I want to go somewhere like to. Okay, so I scored an Amelia Pucci at Goodwill. Amelia Pucci. Do you not know this is major? I want to wear this like to either like Miami, Naples, or Palm Beach or something. Oh, and it feels so good. It's so soft. Cute. I know the lighting is messed up, but you all gonna see me with this on now. I'm about to put this on. Okay, this is something that, I mean, just to be able to find this at Goodwill is major. This is Amelia Pucci. Amelia Pucci items are easily a couple of thousands of dollars. Easily. So, of course, I paid $7. $7. $7. No tears, no stains, no rips, no underarm messed up, nothing. Just practically brand new. Okay? So this will go for, my assistant reported, she reported $1,200. A dress like this at Amelia Pucci would be $1,200. I paid $7. Look, I need you to process this with me, okay? A little slow. Brand new $1,200, but I paid $7. Such a blessing, right? Such a blessing. So, and I don't buy clothes to flip. I buy clothes to put on, okay? This is more like a Naples, Miami, certain parts of Miami. I'm from Florida, not all of Miami. You know, Palm Beach, you know, where everybody's 70 years old. Okay, they're filthy wealthy. Okay, everybody is multi-millionaire. Okay, everybody. I'm talking about areas like that. You know, you wear this on the island. Oh, I'm so ready to put this beautiful dress on. Okay, this is what I scored. $1,200 retail at an Emilia Pucci store or online. But guess what? $7. I cannot wait to put this on. Emilia Pucci. I absolutely love coats, okay? I love a nice coat. I love blazers, shawls, anything to make you look like you just dignified. Just dignified with it, honey. That's me. I love a coat. So I scored a wool coat at Goodwill. Now, I have a lot of these coming, what I find at Goodwill. But we're going to start with this one. When I saw this, I said, this is 100% wool. Look, when I say this coat right here, so sharp, when you look at this coat, and it's vintage. Look at this, okay? This coat, and it fits me perfect. It's like the person already came and sewed it up, put it towards my body and tailored it to me, honey. It is very nice. It has a belt in the back, and it's like navy. I said I have to have this wool coat. This thing right here is sharp, honey. It is very nice. The inside, well taken care of, and they took it to the cleaners because it has a cleaner's tag on it. So whomever had this took very good care of it, and I was thinking about taking it to my seamstress and letting her put gold buttons on it because I love me some gold. But then I said I don't want to mess up the original design. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. But this is 100% wool. Now, if you go online, but it depends on the thickness of it, so it may be a little more or a lot more. But typically, you get your wool coat for about $500 to $1,000. Y'all want to know how much I paid for this? Are you ready? Do you really want to hear the truth? $10.24. Yes, I paid $10.24 for this wool coat. Okay, $10.24. How exciting! How exciting! How exciting! Right? I'm so excited to wear this. So, quiet luxury for an affordable price. I have one more. I ripped the bag. It was so much in here. I ripped the bag. Okay, my assistant, she's so kind. She'll clean it up for me. Okay, I have one more item. And as I said before, we'll do this, if not once a month, about every 2 months, because I frequent Goodwill and some other ones, but my favorite, my love is Goodwill. They put people to work. Customer service is great. And I have a few tips when you go into Goodwill. Okay, number one, go with a humble heart. Okay, have humility when you go inside of Goodwill. Practice humility, because everybody goes into Goodwill. They may be going through something, you know. They may be struggling. You don't know. Everybody's not going in there to flip furniture or to make money. Some people enter inside of Goodwill because they need that opportunity to find that particular item or items. Just have humility. Number two, have an open heart. Be willing to try. If you see a dress, try it on. If you can now, I don't know, they may have the rules. You know, sometimes I go in the bank and trust the phone. I'm not telling you to do that. Or you may see a box and open it up. You never know. It may be a treasure in there. Number three, don't judge. Do not go inside of Goodwill and judge. It's not a place for that. Don't go in there if you feel you have a judging heart. No. Okay, work on it before you enter. Have patience. Number four, you gotta have patience. I do not recommend anybody to go inside of Goodwill and don't have patience. You're not gonna find any treasures, yet alone score anything. You can't have that mindset, let me rush in and rush back out. If that's your time, I get it, I understand, but be patient. Number five, smile. You know, smile. Make it an experience. Don't make it appear to be, oh, it's just so much stuff in here. No. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. And most importantly, seek and you will find. Okay? All right, next. When you look at this cashmere, I'm not going to tell you what this one, I'm pretty sure you see it. I said I was going to leave this one for last. This is 100%, not 20, not 30, not 40, 100% cashmere. And when I say it feels so good, I cannot wait to put this on. Look, I can put it on now. It feels so good. It has no holes in it, no rips, no tears, no underarm stains, and it smells practically brand new. Whoever had this, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it's just, and it's my color. I love this color. What did we talk about? What did we say earlier? Quiet luxury, right? If this ain't quiet, it can't get no quieter than this, okay? This right here is 100% cashmere, and you're going to be amazed at who made this. Are you ready? I'm gonna play a special clip, and you're gonna say, are you serious? Okay, let's go find it. All right, and let you hear.
As we've seen, the Ponte Vecchio is the historic bridge where gold is always in fashion. And fashion, Tracy Smith tells us, is the life's work of modern designer Brunello Cucinelli.
Brunello Cucinelli. Did you all hear that? Let me, like Jay-Z say, let me reintroduce myself. Let me play this back one more time.
As we've seen, the Ponte Vecchio is the historic bridge where gold is always in fashion. And fashion, Tracy Smith tells us, is the life's work of modern designer Brunello Cucinelli.
Brunello Cucinelli. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all know that's what this is? And it's perfect. It fits me beautifully. 100% cashmere. Now, of course, I took the tag off because I was gonna take this item to the cleaners until I discover, oh, I should do a haul, okay? Now, you all know how much a sweater go for. $6 and what? 24, let me say it again. Let me whisper it, $6.24. And let me say it in my regular tone, $6.24. Do you hear? $6.24, right? Now, my assistant did her due diligence, and guess how much? Something similar she found. Do you know how much this cashmere sweater would cost? Are you ready? Drum roll. Okay. Drum roll with a Cardi B mix. Okay. $2,500. Yes, I said it. $2,500. This one sweater. If this not quiet luxury, I don't know what it is then. $2,500 in the store. This is 100% cashmere. She found something close, okay? It has to be 100% cashmere. We're not talking about any other material when it comes to this brand. I paid $6.24. Now, you can take it the way you want to. You can write it down. You can look at this video about 4 or 5 times. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change. Brand new $2,500. I paid $6.24. Is it a win? A win is a win.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. And I'm so grateful. Again, Goodwill. They put people to work. I appreciate the people who donated all these clothes, because if they didn't donate clothes, I wouldn't be able to do the video. Well, I would, but I'll be spending probably close to $5,000 on these items collectively, or close to it, okay? Look, this has been an experience. I so appreciate your time, and I appreciate being able to share how my shopping experience is. It's not gonna always be Zimmerman dresses, Manelos, and some sprays of Baccarat. Sometimes I want to be a little different. I want to take a risk, you know what I mean? But have that mystery in there. And I don't mind walking into Goodwill, giving you those tips I gave you, right? Having a smile, having a humble heart, being welcoming, not judging anybody, seeking it and then having that experience. I don't mind doing that at Goodwill. It's like therapy to me. And I tend to find some of the most beautiful pieces that you can ever imagine. And I'm so grateful for that, because sometimes I want to be able to have that experience. I want to have rarity, something that you would probably never find, right? That's so my personality, and I appreciate it. This video has been so great. This is the return back video. I know I said earlier, I think I did share that I was working on a big project with my business partner, so I hadn't been able to post. Tomorrow you will be seeing how to prepare for a $2.5 million townhome. And the video after that is my bubble bath Monday, but it's posted a little late because this was a holiday week, right? So I'm gonna do, you're gonna see my bubble bath video, and we're gonna wrap up Tyler Perry's book. Not with that video. I'm only on like 150 page or something like that. I can't remember, but I thought it was going to be 2 more videos. It may be just a few more than 2, because it's more content. I underestimated his writing pages. He put a lot of good content, we should say, a lot of content in the book. So I'm looking forward to picking that back up and finishing his book. I'm so looking forward to doing that. It's so much fun. Well, anyway, my name is Makeba Williams, coming out of Atlanta, right? Hot Atlanta, where everybody want to live, stay, and play. Let me stop. Anyway, my name is Makeba Williams. I'd love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. And till the next time, how quiet or how loud are you?